This is a Podco original.
Gone to the White House a few months prior for dinner one night, and then
Very casual.
I just love to throw it in like that. and I remember like after that, and which like by the way, when they invite you, have you been there?
I've been to the White House, but not in. I just stood outside the gates.
Oh no, I wasn't not trying to be like, have you been there?
Yeah.
No.
But dope. He's like, not that
I
little.
did a video like a week or so ago, and someone commented, and they're like, "This is the first time you've missed." And I promise you, I'm not like I deleted that video because I was like, I believe you.
Don't let those bitches get to you.
No, because they can call me fat. They can say everything else, and I'm like, no, okay, that's fine. Rent is due. But like when they say that it's not funny, I'm like, I believe you. And so I deleted that one.
Dang.
Let me ask you about your acting, because you have done some acting. You were on That Fool.
This fool.
This Fool. Not
This
that
fool,
one.
dude.
Not
No,
fucking
that's the
that
sequel.
one.
That's the
This
sequel.
Fool. This Fool.
This fool.
You were wonderful. So much fun to watch.
What'd you do on this fool?
He actually had to act like a drunken buffoon and make out. Was that your first on-screen makeout?
Yeah. First makeout ever. Imagine my first kiss.
Hey!
We back.
Podcast.
We back.
Ned's Declassified Podcast Survival Guide. We are back. And don't forget, every Friday we drop a bonus audio episode on Spotify.
Extras.
Well, on any of the audio-only platforms. So wherever you get your podcast,
Even just in your head, it'll play.
yeah, wherever you get it, go follow us. There's so much good shit on there. But enough about us. We have a special guest in the building.
Special guest,
Girl.
Leo Gonzalez.
Hi, Leo.
And that's our show, folks. He's out.
Hey!
Oh, there you go. Hey, intro.
Wow.
Studio audience, give him love.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you
We know
so
it's
much.
real exciting.
This is crazy.
Hey, man, nice to
The
see
newness,
you.
man. Yeah.
Forever.
It's been a minute.
Been a minute.
Forever.
When was
Yeah.
the last time we saw Leo? When was the last time I saw you? That was
Last time you
We
saw him
filmed
was the
the
video
thing.
we did with
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
at
yeah.
at the school.
At the school in the valley.
Oh, and the school was called
James K. Polk Middle School.
For-
That's exactly it.
Yeah,
for the
Was
arts.
it? Was it?
for the arts.
Oh.
No.
No, but
I
it was a
forget the
great school.
acronym.
Come on, we were supposed to shout it out.
Not cares. Oh God, this is
Do you
terrible.
remember it?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Do you remember it?
I don't.
Oh my God.
It was an
I feel so
acronym
terrible.
in the valley
Yeah.
for like the arts, whatever, man. Last time I saw you was Leo came on to Growing Up with Devin.
Oh my gosh. Has it came
he
out yet?
did. Yeah, he did.
Came out like a year ago, bro.
And he didn't watch. He didn't support.
I sent you a bunch of texts, man.
Why does it always turn like this between you two? Oh my God.
Oh my
Yeah, no
gosh.
big deal.
Loved
It was great.
Loved it. It was the highlight. Also, hoop earrings, very Latina of you.
I did that for you.
Feels like home.
Straight up. I don't change my
Every
stuff
hot
for
Cheeto
any-
girl
right?
I woke up, that I grew up with. I love that. I love that.
Now turn up.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like this for you.
Why do I not have that?
Well,
Oh, it has your name. Does it
yeah,
have your name
yeah,
on it?
yeah.
Where's yours?
I left mine
did
at
you
home.
invest your childhood into Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide?
I did.
Or
That's
podcast
why,
Survival Guide?
why I
deserves a
invested.
mug.
I invested. I wasn't there. Also, your podcast is so juicy. It's dangerously
Yeah.
juicy.
Yeah. That's Lindsey.
Yeah, I love
Dangerously
that.
Juicy Shaw.
I love that.
Dangerously
Say
juicy.
You would never use my nickname. It's like-
Ha! I love it.
Oh my gosh. No, I love that when I go on Facebook. Do you guys get on Facebook?
Almost never.
Are you serious?
How old
don't?
are you?
Who are you checking up on Facebook? Oh, your family?
No. What
Yeah,
family? No.
I think I'm seeing someone. She's elderly. I'm seeing someone.
No,
on
I
Facebook.
get on because I have to I have like the page, the like page, right? You get on that.
Do you get a ton of traction on that?
I have like 90K.
Like
it's
more
not
than
like
us.
it's not like but it's like a little
get like 1,200
80
people.
bucks a
Figure out
month.
people be sliding in the DMs in there. Do they have direct messages on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Don't act that.
I know, I
come
know.
on.
Yeah.
Do they have that?
Dude,
know
come
they
on.
you
do.
said you slid into somebody's direct message on Facebook during the last.
No, that's MySpace. and I don't
Older
like
than
it's any
Facebook.
better.
Yeah. Get on Facebook.
It's
There's
just
a
an
lot of life.
inbox on Facebook.
Anyway, are
I
you
don't know.
saying our juicy clips pop up on
Yes,
Facebook?
it
Which
pops up on
which
there.
juicy?
I recently learned about both of you.
What did you learn about?
I just learned on Facebook about some things that were happening that were not aired.
Oh,
I saw that on Facebook. Also, I saw you're pregnant on Facebook.
Oh yes.
So like I love that. I love that.
Right.
I'm not
Right.
learning anything from you.
Right. Yeah.
I get on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's
Uh-huh.
I ran into a page that's like a thirst page of you.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I run that.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
No, you don't.
It
Just
felt
let it.
a little bit like biographical.
yeah.
Like,
It's some of
telling
it
a
was like
story.
third person, some of it was first person. I was like,
You're like,
who's
this
writing that?
reminds me of Lindsey.
Yeah. She actually types like that.
You're saying there's a thirst page for her
There's
on
a
Facebook?
thirst page. Yeah, I've seen it.
Just screenshots
I
of,
run
of
mine.
her?
I run yours.
Okay.
I'm friends with the person who runs yours.
Nice.
It's Leo.
yeah,
It's me. Oh, you started that. I was wondering.
Love those feet.
came here for new content.
Oh yeah. So very detailed. So very detailed.
Okay, so for people who don't know Leo, you sort of like have had a crazy last like 3 years, yeah? 4 years?
Meteoric rise.
I mean, your whole life has been stunning, but the last 4 years, man, what the hell has happened?
Well, I just started making content and I ended up like at a school with you three. That was crazy to film actually to make that video with you three at the school was such a flex. Like that would like to be at a school is so crazy. To be here is like, like
Did you actually watch Neds?
yes.
For real? That.
Yeah.
That.
Why is that surprise?
Yeah.
Yes.
It
were
was
Nick-
on TV.
Duh.
I looked at the TV.
Yeah.
I was a child. Like,
Yeah,
like
hello.
I didn't, my whole childhood was
Wow.
wild. Yeah, it was great. I loved it. And so, yeah, when I remember, I think that day it was me and Isaac and,
It was Eric. Yeah.
oh, yeah. But Robert, it's because Robert's doing cooking vlogs now. Or like, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Good guys.
anyways, we went that day and it was so fun. I just thought of an inside joke with Isaac that Lindsey, you're a little bit,
Dang.
all right. The last 3 years though were crazy. They were so fun. They were so
You got tears
fun.
in your eyes, my dude.
Dang.
I just-
Did we talk about how the teacher kind of took up like 5 hours of our shoot time? She took up like an hour or two.
Yeah. It was so it was something because Robert's wife did like a call sheet type of thing. Well, that's actually super rude. Huh? She did like a call. She did a call sheet for us, and it was like we were like on a time. Like,
Yeah.
we got to go to the next spot.
Yeah.
We had to go to Glendale and then Downey, and she gave us like a tour, and it was so interesting because it was my first time meeting you two, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then and I was just trying to be like, oh my gosh, I just gotta like stay collected. Like I'm with stars, like
Wow.
all this stuff. And then I'm like behind you guys, and like me and Isaac are just in the back, like watching you guys watch. Like we're just like expecting you guys.
Oh.
And it's funny because I'm like watching Lindsey, and she's like crying, watching like because this lady was like telling us about the art
And about the
the
students.
kids and how they get to
Yeah, she
watch.
really
I remember
Yeah.
like how they get to look at their own product.
Right.
And Lindsey was like, "That is so special. Like they're gonna feel so special." And I was like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they really care about this." And it was great. So honestly, but no, for real, I think that's one of the things that was like really exciting for me though, is that I think I don't know how you see yourselves, and not to like, whatever, but don't laugh. That's two.
You only get 3.
You would get 3 and then you're done. And then it's classified. No, but I think that was one of the days I was like, oh my gosh, like these silly, goofy videos you make, like allowed you to like meet these like iconic people that we grew up with. And to do that at a school was so special. It was like,
and a
oh my
school
gosh.
for art,
For
for the
that,
arts, for the
like,
film industry. That
who
we were
says
at this high school filming. If you go, it's way back on your page at this point, but the videos
One of the highest performing. So just
Hey,
turn
yeah,
around,
one of
we'll
the
take it.
we made a series of videos with Leo at this like it's a middle school, high school combination charter school in the Valley that's all about teaching kids about the film industry and all aspects of it and creating, and that was even cool for us going there to film at a particular school that's for that. Like
Yeah.
it's special. You kind of feel like what you're a part of.
Yeah.
But I feel like you've had the chance to do that with a lot more people than just the Neds Declassified cast.
Like the president.
Yeah, that's a big deal. You were at the podium,
met
bro?
Biden.
That was lit.
He's like,
You were the most eloquent person there in years.
He's like, oh, I did meet that guy. The most eloquent person.
Joe.
in years. Joe.
Joe.
Oh, yeah, first name basis.
I'm talking Joe.
sorry.
Joe, okay, sorry.
Not Kamala.
Sorry.
Joey.
Joey.
Sorry.
Big J.
No, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I went and it was an accident.
Oh, you just
they
randomly
they
walked
just
into the
let
White
you up there?
House.
I was in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
No, I had gone to the White House a few months prior for dinner one night, and then
Casual.
I just love to throw it in like that. And I remember like after that, and which like by the way, when they invite you have you been there?
Mm-mm.
You
Oh, I've been to the White House, but
Have
not
you?
in. I just stood outside the gates.
Oh no, I wasn't not
took
trying
a
to be
photo?
like,
Yeah.
have
Talk
you been
about
there?
tourists.
No.
But dope. He's
But
like, not that little stuff.
Daniel got dunked on by Michelle Obama.
By Michelle
though.
Obama. Yeah,
That's crazy.
You're right
That's
outside the
actually,
gates,
like-
though. You got in the gates, man.
No,
It's a
that's
big deal.
even,
It's a
that's
big
even,
deal.
that's way cooler. I just spoke. Ugh. No,
Private meeting, Oval Office, no big deal.
it's okay, I said it, that's okay.
It's not really an oval.
Yeah, it's actually quite square. So I went for the first time you get the invite. It's like, this is weird, like spam, whatever. And then you click and it's like .gov, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then so I went and took one of my friends, and it was super fun that first time. And then a few months later, gosh, like maybe 3 months later, they hit me up again, and they're like, "Do you want to come for dinner?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like do you have enough? Like what do you?"
What can I bring?
Yeah, should I bring something? So I was like, yeah, for sure. I'll go. But this one I actually wasn't gonna go because they didn't give me a +1 for this. And I was like, I hate traveling alone.
Yeah.
It's like super famous.
Need an entourage.
Just like, in the greater Chicago area, Texas. And so I was like, I don't want to go. But I was like, maybe there's like an opportunity there. Like, maybe like something cool happened. They didn't ask me to like speak yet. This was just like, come eat, make a plate. And so I said yes. I left, and then as I'm on my flight there, they're like, "Hey, would you be down to like do a speech tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah," because of course, like I love attention, and so I was like, "Yeah." When I get to the hotel, I'm like, I'm gonna go write my speech, man. And so yeah, I got to my hotel, and and like after that, when you get that call, you get to the hotel, and it's like, like when I was checking in, I was like, you asked me my name, you dumb bitch. Like, my name.
You know my name.
I'm giving the State of the Union tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Biden's tagging me in.
Yeah, I was like, turn it on C-SPAN. No, and so yeah, the next day I was like, it was so surreal. And I've never been that nervous in my life. Like my palms were sweaty.
Really? Because you were up there like your youth pastor character. You were up there. Hey, you had your hands spread. You were taking up
like
space
you
up
were
there.
running it.
You were talking,
commanding it.
You were letting us know.
It was so. And then they like before they like told me, they were like, so you just gotta flip one page, and then I did it. I did it, and they lied to me because it wasn't there. So then like the vice Kamala,
Kamala. We call it Kam.
She came, Kami, and she came and she like fixed it for me. Or one of the when was she? Or no, I think it was maybe Dr. Biden.
Oh, maybe Jill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jillian. And so she came and and she like fixed it for me, and I was like, thanks, Joe. And so it was so crazy because I was like, oh my gosh, like yeah.
Fucking wild.
And I looked back at the transcript the other day of the speech because it's like in the
archives?
Congress.
The Library of Congress or whatever.
And I remember like looking at it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's me. And so, I don't know.
You're officially and forever
Nice.
in the annals of American history.
It's history.
Yeah, I'm heavy on the anals.
Yeah, baby.
Heavy on the anals.
Oh
That's great.
my gosh.
That's dope.
That is
dope.
incredible.
Did the White House make you more? Were you more nervous or excited for that versus like big celebrity red carpety stuff?
Well, yeah, because with the celebrity stuff, I'm like,
Who
it's
gives
like,
a fuck, right?
No, I think, hey, let's unpack that in a bit. We'll
circle back.
yeah, you need to talk. Your laugh is so cute. It's so contagious.
Stop it.
No, actually, stop.
No,
I'm talking.
fuck up.
yeah, actually, like, get out. Where was I?
You were at the White House.
Jill. Yeah.
Chill.
No, I was asking about the
the celebrity.
Yeah,
story,
like
thanks for the one listener. No,
this episode's off to a great. It's great.
because I think with the celebrities, I just got so like it happened so fast after a while, and things kept moving so fast that I was like, okay, cool. Where at some point it's like, all right, like it's just like becomes kind of work, and it's like, it's like, yeah. But then when you get to the White House, it's like, oh my gosh, like because I was so bad, I was like, I don't want to get tackled.
Yeah.
Like, what if
I
I like
service? Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
We were being around, yeah. So how did you feel?
Because I'm like, I don't want like, what if I like go in to hug her and they're like,
Right?
what if they're like, what are you doing, you fat? You know, like I don't want to like.
You reach for your wallet. Hey, yeah, I wanted to give you this.
Yeah,
Then you pull it out a gun or something.
Dang.
right. I was so scared, but they're so chill. You saw how chill they actually are.
What Secret
Secret
Service? Oh, when
Service?
we were there. No, you got that high profile treatment. They treated no.
Which camera?
There was
This
certain
one?
stuff we couldn't do.
Yeah, no. When we go out, which is we've gone out a couple times.
Yeah.
For every 16 people that recognize Leo, maybe one person goes, "Oh,
And
you too." Cool.
No.
Kristen,
Yes,
no.
Isaac, back me up.
They're like,
No.
they're like,
Fuck off.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That girl from Halloween Town.
I love Twilight.
Oh,
No.
That's
No,
wild.
you are so modest.
Oh.
Whenever we
I'm not even entertaining this.
then stop.
Okay.
What do we mute her? Is that
Oh,
possible
easy.
at
We
all?
do it all the
It's
time.
just a button.
We do it all the time.
Wow.
It's our favorite button.
No, we'll unpack that too. We were because you came to my mom's house in Hanford, and then we went bowling in Visalia.
Yes.
And
Visalia treated me a little different, and it was
Visalia
nice.
loved like the bowling alley. Like they
Okay.
like all these like Latinos also. Like everywhere
with
we
it.
go, everyone says the same thing. You were my first crush. You were my first crush. They always say that. And we were with a band, with Grupo Frontera back in over a year ago.
Yeah.
Grupo Frontera?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, lit. Dope. That's dope.
And they're like the biggest.
Huge, yeah.
Like they're the biggest. And I remember
Leo
when
was
I
starstruck.
was we were at the hotel, and I think Lindsey was about to show up or something. And they were like, wait, Lindsey's coming? Like from Neds?
What?
And like, it was just so crazy to think like, you're the biggest band.
Dude,
And you're like so nervous to meet.
did you love every moment in Hanford? Tell me about Hanford. I just want to know a little bit more.
Well, no, Hanford, man, like,
Beautiful
it's
community.
a beautiful place,
Hardworking
super
people.
rich agriculture. Like I grew up with so many people that had the same story as me. All of our dads worked in the field. Some of our dads left, and our moms worked at the same sort of like either like Leprino's cheese or Del Monte tomato plant, ketchup, and so I don't know. And there's garlic. Everything's there. So,
yeah. Did you say there's garlic?
yeah, the
Yeah.
garlic.
Nice.
Yeah,
There's
Garlic
garlic
toast?
there.
everything
I
is
love
grown in
Grown
Central
there.
California.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
For like
Exactly.
everywhere, like when I remember, like when I went to Miami, I like had a little like a moment because I'm old now, and when you get like emotional because you're just like, oh, I'm grown, and and I was in Miami, and I was like looking at some groceries, and I was like, oh my gosh, like everything here says Hanford,
Yeah,
it says
yeah, yeah.
That's gotta
Fresno
be
on
cool.
it,
Yeah.
it says Lindsey.
Yeah.
There's a place named Lindsey near Visalia.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
there's Lindsey.
need to go.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
They would love you there.
Right? I'd be like, I founded this town.
Yeah, yeah,
She's just walking through the town like,
yeah.
I'm Lindsay.
They're like, is that the?
They're like,
is that the
I
girl
wouldn't
from-
just be walking.
She's from
I would be
Neds?
doing-
What is she?
Yep.
What's she doing here?
But wait, is that fucking Leo Gonzalez?
Oh my gosh! They're like, is that Jesus Nalgas?
No.
They're like
No.
no. You should go though. We should go.
I'm super down. I would love a road trip with you. I had a good time. But the one thing,
Yeah, tell me.
So I go and stay with this mom, right? It's
Yes.
all real great. I come home, start unpacking my bag. Her fucking TV remote is in my bag. Okay. I I freak out, dude. I literally am texting Leo. I'm texting his friend who I just got. I'm trying to text like his friend's mom's like, oh my gosh. And I finally got the address, but it was too much to just like overnight. I like
It's like you're never getting the promote.
And it was like $95 or like I was just like, that's not smart. So I just did the $60 option to get it in 2 days.
That's so crazy
And-
because I think I was driving, so I didn't see your messages for a while. And then I look and she's like, I'm so sorry. I took your mom's remote. I have it with me. I'm such a thief. Don't kill me. Like I'm gonna mail it. What's the address? And I was like, oh my gosh, chill. And I call my mom and she's like, I have another TV.
I have another TV.
There's one in my room. like, what do you? Yeah.
Oh my God. I
And-
was just like, could you be any more classless?
What a
Oh my
weird
gosh.
thing to steal, Lindsay.
You know,
We let you in our home.
When I moved, it just whoop, into the
dude,
pocket.
it reminds me of kind of like during the dating phase, like women will like sometimes like leave a hairbrush.
Oh yeah, they do it intentionally.
Yeah, it's yeah, she just wanted some more Leo. That's all.
Yeah, she wanted more Leo's mom.
Yeah.
Or Leo's mom. Maybe.
Yeah.
I felt so good too because like, when I think of Lindsay, it's like, oh, this star, like this like star.
That's crazy.
But to think like she slept on the couch in my mom's like little 1-bedroom, like, there's nothing, I'm not, it's like this like super less than humble home. And like Lindsay sleeping there and just being like, yes, whatever. Like, let's just go to, like, we're here. There was no, like, I've had people who came over to my place and when I was in Crenshaw who judged me, like when I first moved to LA, and they were like, oh, this is yeah. And it's like, so to have like this person who you like grow up, like you're like watching to be in your like, in what is like, oh my gosh, like this is kind of like, like vulnerable. And for her to show up and just be like, go to sleep, like, what are we doing? It was like, oh,
that's
man,
great.
like,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Best
Thinking of
feels so close to you.
That's
and like,
sweet.
but do you know what was more comfortable than the couch?
what?
That recliner in the bedroom.
yeah.
What was better?
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Where my mom sleeps on a recliner because she's disabled, so she can't sleep on a bed, so she like needs the thing to like get up, And I just go into the room, and Lindsay's like,
I was sleeping on the
Knocked
couch. This is when the remote went, though. Is when I was going from the couch to the recliner, and because she had like her physical therapy out there, so we were still going to sleep a little bit, and that's when it happened.
That's wild.
But man, I feel so blessed to know you. So I hit you up. About creating with you, I think, because I like saw things. You were like super responsive. Yep, let's do it. I remember Alyssa, my girl, took me over to his house, and Alyssa's just always overly, just so dramatic, right? So she comes in and she looks at him and she goes, I'm just here to make sure it's safe. And Leo will not dead this. Like, you weren't going to give her any, like, if you can't tell, like, I'm not going to give you any assurances that I'm not going to, this is me, this is it.
Yeah. I'm like,
and then Alyssa goes, okay, this looks good. She
Yeah.
left. And then we end up sitting on the couch, right? 4 fucking hours, just like talking. We finally get around to like making something, or we don't even make it that night. But I mean, man, it was instant. You're just good people.
It felt like a parent leaving us and being like, okay, cool, now let's talk. We like sat on the couch.
I will not forget your look though. You were just like, I have nothing to prove or to validate.
I'm like,
here.
you don't have to
Yeah, you
trust
can
me.
leave.
I
don't know you.
I'm
Like,
just
you're in
me,
my
yeah.
own. Like, you
you
like,
came
this is
here.
how you get here. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then we just spent like 4 hours on the couch, and like within 36 minutes, we both have tears in our eyes. We're like, I just
Bawling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, and then it's so much better because after that, it's like now we can go create content. And
Did you just swallow your gum?
no, it's here. I wasn't gonna mention it. Linz. We're gonna move past it. Let's just keep it in though. But no, because after that, it's so easy because I was like, oh, now it's like I'm obsessed with you. So now let's do whatever.
Yeah.
And
Have you stopped thinking of her as a star?
No.
That's crazy.
No,
Star in my eyes.
because it's funny. It's like all my friends who don't live in LA, that's the only thing they talk about. Like I'm over here, like guys, I just spoke at the White House. Like I just did this with Eva Longoria. I just did a Hulu show. I just did a movie, and then they're like, "Cool, how's Lindsay doing?" And like, so you like met her? Like, what is she like? And I'm like,
We had such good times, I'm not surprised. Like, we need to go have another, like, you know what I mean? I'd love to come bowling again. Your people are so good. Everybody you've ever introduced me to. But yeah, I've never met somebody so packed in with like good feelings, good intention. And yeah, I mean, I work with these two fuckers. Yeah.
We're all right.
I said the same thing about you guys.
I bet.
Yeah. To him. Right.
We paid her to say it.
Yeah. So what do you see in your future, man? Because you're kind of doing a little bit of everything. You produce, right?
That sigh was so dramatic. I was gonna give like, I don't know, like dumb. So stupid. It's so dumb. You know, you just have to wait. You just have to wait like everybody else.
Just put your best out there, and you really just
yeah.
hope it comes. You know,
keep refreshing deadline, and it'll pop up. Just
That part.
no, I don't know. I think I'm just excited to be here. Honestly, like I think it's just been a surprise to even be in the room still, and because it's like after we started, I started in the pandemic, like a bunch of other creators, right at the top of it. And so it's like at that time, it's like, well, everybody's like inside. So like, yeah, they're watching. But then like when the vaccine came out, I'm like, no. I'm like, another strain.
Oh,
Hey, Tony.
spread propaganda.
I'm just like, oh my gosh.
It
Tony,
still isn't safe to go out. Yeah.
no, I think we should all stay inside, guys. Everyone stay inside. I think it's still out there.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty sick. No, but and so like now it's like such a like cool thing that's like, okay, you guys are still kind of interested, hopefully, and so yeah, whatever.
Well, it's because you keep putting out fucking good,
Fire.
funny
No,
shit.
fire.
Yeah,
Bro,
you
like-
keep putting out heat. People are gonna watch, man.
Yeah. And it's funny, but I think your content is just so relatable, bro. You identify these situations that everyone kind of has experienced.
Yep.
And you point out the circumstantial humor that's already in there. You do
The
it so
youth
great. You relate.
pastor bit is
Oh, yeah.
just everyone knows that
Interaction
vibe.
with the cashiers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I
Yeah.
love how that one always borders on like halfway you being emotional. You know what I mean? Because I know you're an actual like very emotional and intuitive guy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Did you
No.
grow up in
He
church?
never-
He's like, oh, no,
Never
no,
seen
no.
him cry. No. But how do you like get your, I mean, just stream of consciousness and then you just
Yeah.
make whatever? Or do you directly like have that experience and then make something about
Are they
it?
all good ideas?
No,
Or do some of them suck?
That's
Yeah,
three
what's your
for you.
process for some of that? That's three.
no, no. I've seen some shit ones from Leo.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
Trust me.
I haven't. The man does not miss. Don't miss.
No, he's got some shit out there.
I love when I get like I did a video like a week or so ago, and someone commented, and they're like, "This is the first time you've missed," and I promise you, I'm not like I deleted that video because I was like, I believe you.
Don't let those
No.
bitches
No, no,
get to you.
No, because they can call me fat. They can say everything else, and I'm like, no, okay, that's fine. Rent is due. But like when they say that it's not funny, I'm like, I believe you. And so I deleted that one.
Dang.
I mean, it's almost a compliment. Someone saying this is the first time you missed.
Yeah,
You've been doing it 4 years, man.
Oh yeah. No, I love when people message me and they're like, I used to hate you. But today's video was good, and after 3 years, I'm finally like, you earned my follow. And I'm like, oh my gosh, can I also give you head? Like, thank you so much. I'm glad you were hard. You were so hard to reach.
Yeah,
but
thank
you
I
so
really
much.
care.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me.
You're the fan I keep doing this
Yeah,
for. Okay.
Rodrigo, was it? Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Right on.
Do hate comments get to you? Only when they shit on the actual comedy?
It's the quality. Yes, the comedy stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I think they did for a long time. But I think yeah, just less.
Good.
Less. They don't get to me as much.
Good. Because it is.
I mean, what was like the first wave of that for you though? Was that like kind of shocking?
Yeah,
Stings
well,
a little
because
bit.
it's like, I had not been making content before the pandemic. I had no interest. I was not a consumer even of content. I just would watch late night and the news. Like,
right,
that's all
news
I ever
is your
care
like
about.
big
Like,
thing.
that's what I studied. That's what I
Started in-
wanted to work
Oh.
in. And read a bio.
Oh, read a bio. You
a
should have
bio.
read it before I got here.
Read it.
Or watch our episode on Growing Up with
Oh,
Devin.
then watch it.
Yo, you got to be a newscaster. You went for the Weather Channel on one of your things. That was dope to me.
It was crazy.
How was that experience?
Yeah, it was.
My life is just
No, it was actually like, because I think like people don't understand is like this TikTok stuff is it's fun and stuff. But when I like do the news, I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do this skit.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. I like get to fill my cup.
Oh,
No, so stop.
I love you.
Stop that. I can't. No, I don't want to cry. No, yeah.
You go from not even receiving that energy or those messages from the public. Like, I know that's a thing. Anyone who receives a lot of comments, it's a process learning how to like not let
Filter
the
through it,
shitty ones affect you personally. And even the positive ones, I mean, they're good, but even those, like, it's a new thing, I think, for humans to be getting hundreds, thousands
Of
of
opinions.
messages from people you don't know, but you're reading them, and it can fucking
In
get
the
in there, man.
beginning,
Yeah, dude.
When I was still living in Nevada, Reno, I remember I was like I would get like thousands of comments a day, and I'd be reading every one of them.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
I would be
It's not
in
healthy.
my at work on my break, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like this is so great. Like, you're so funny. You're so, oh, you have dimples. And just like everything is just like, just like everything. Like I was constantly like, oh my gosh, like this is so crazy. This is cool. Like I don't know what I'm doing. But then like there comes a point where like that first one comes in and it's like such a shock. And like, oh, I wasn't even doing this. Like I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, and so yeah, and then it comes in like waves, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I like hate myself. And but like you finally get into like a point where it's like I don't look at comments much anymore.
Yeah.
I look at DMs less.
Yeah.
Because you can't really turn them off because some of them have money.
I know.
You
Yeah,
know?
you can't turn DMs
Yeah.
or comments off. No.
Yeah, like some of them it's like
And
what?
then they just find another way to like come through and get you, like some other platform. They're like, you thought you could turn
yeah.
comments off there, but we fucking found you, you piece of
Oh,
shit.
like exes, like
Yeah.
like bad exes.
Like,
yeah.
come on,
Someone-
Cameo, and fucking pay to fucking tell you off.
Oh, we'll come back to that too. No.
Yeah, honestly, if every hater had to pay me $5 to send me hate comments,
Oh, hey.
Yeah, bring it
Fucking-
on. Yeah.
let's do it.
One time
Let's
I
go.
blocked someone who said something really mean to me on Instagram. And it was like, I was skill. Like, you hate me. You know, like
You crafted
yeah.
weight into those
like,
words.
You put your
Yeah.
childhood trauma into everything against me.
Dang.
And I remember like he just dragged me in a way that it wasn't comedy. It was just like, you're just this and that. And I was like, okay. So I blocked him because my thing is like, I'm just gonna block you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's dramatic. I think it's like,
not.
I just don't like if you were saying that to me in a parking lot, I'd walk away.
Yeah.
Right.
I would get in my car.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to see like I don't
Yeah.
deserve.
You
don't
don't
get
deserve
to
it.
do that.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
Just
I don't have to stick around
Easy.
for it.
Just,
like, yeah,
oh, hey,
wall.
don't get my content then. Bye.
Like
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Yep.
And I'm sorry that you ran into me.
Me too, dude.
You
Me
know?
fucking too.
and so then he ended up going to my YouTube and commenting, "You blocked me, you pussy, like unblock me now." And I'm like,
Oh, okay.
wait,
Okay.
what? Why?
Yeah, you're attracted
Because
to me. What
but
is
part of
going
me
on
was like, really? Like, I'm like, do you want to keep talking? Like,
This chase, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop.
yeah.
I'm kind of turned on.
Wait. So you do love me.
yeah. It's like I'm just like, no, he's a good man. He's a good man.
It's a good man, Savannah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's crazy. Though.
Yeah. Some
Okay,
shit, man.
let me ask you about your acting because you have done some
yeah? You've been racking it
acting.
up.
You were on That Fool,
This fool.
This Fool, not
This
that one.
fool, dude.
Not
No,
No,
fucking
that's
that
the
one.
sequel. That's
This
the sequel.
fool.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
fool.
this fool.
You were wonderful. So much fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
I gotta
He had
watch.
this,
I gotta watch.
he was
What'd
playing-
you do on this fool?
He actually had to act like a drunken buffoon
Yeah,
and make
yeah.
out. Was that your
Yeah.
first on-screen makeout?
Yeah. First makeout ever. Imagine my first kiss.
Wow. How much time do we have?
With those dimples?
Yeah. No, that was my first. Yeah.
And then you say you did a movie?
I just did a movie like 2 weeks ago, but it was a tiny thing. It was like, but I can't tell you.
Oh, you can't tell me
talk
about it. Okay.
Oh,
talk about
it's
it.
so tiny. I
so
can't talk
tiny
about
that
it.
there's an NDA.
Oh,
It's just a
okay.
small thing.
It's a small thing.
What was your
I will say, imagine
Right?
his name rhymes with.
What was your experience on that?
It was so scary. It was the second time that I've been scared after the White House, like to that level of like, because the White House was like palms sweaty,
Knees weak, arms
Arms heavy.
heavy.
spaghetti type.
Yeah.
But like the movie was like I was shaking, like, and I was so scared because it was like one of the main guy, the star of it is like Isaac's, like one of Isaac's gods, and then the other guy.
Oh,
is
Jesus
like
Christ?
Mega.
Sorry.
You've met. And then there's like this superstar guy who I went to a premiere for one of his movies 2 years ago, and we did this scene, and like we're walking down, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is so dumb, like this is like that imposter thing. It's just like, oh my gosh, like Leo, get back out there.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here, man?
Yeah.
Go back making youth pastor skits.
Yeah.
No, just so you know, I feel like all of us have that.
Imposter
As
syndrome.
long as I've been acting, still when I end up on a set with particular people or
Do
I
I
end
deserve
up
to be here?
like working with someone, that feeling comes up for sure of like, on one hand, like, holy shit, I'm so grateful. Like, what a fucking life. But then also that like, holy shit, am I supposed to be here? Like, is this me?
Never
Am
told
I?
me that about working together. Aw, sweetness. Hey, it's okay. You did great.
So what did you do to get over that fear? Do you got any methods that you had to exercise? No, you just deal with it.
Was it gone by the first time he said action?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Once you were in it.
No, I think it's, I was a PA for a long time, and so like part of me just felt super like, get back to that. Like, what are you doing on this side of it? And so that's what it was. That wouldn't like until the very end, until like we like wrapped up on my scene, and then I like am in my car, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, that was kind of cool. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Mhm.
Do you like the acting side?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't realize that I can't act. I didn't realize until that, because this fool was such an easy act for me, because it's a character I already play on TikTok, and everybody there was so incredible. It was such a small, the crew was only like 30 people, and like the extras or the background.
Haven't worked with a
Pretty
crew of 30 in
years.
Just
great.
go on.
Oh, really?
Now,
That's awesome, though.
what do you mean? You're not bad. You're such a
No.
connected person.
No.
I know you act.
I'm
What you
gonna-
do on TikTok is
Is- yeah,
acting.
Acting.
Well, no, because I like it's such a controlled atmosphere.
Right.
If I'm on a blue screen, or if like I have like my 3 friends filming me, it's like,
Right.
it's like whatever.
No, I got you.
But like when I did this scene, I'm gonna be surprised if it's in there. Like if they didn't cut it out,
Yeah.
it's gonna be such a surprise.
Okay.
Because I did so bad. I did so poorly. No, I did so.
Yo, why didn't you call me? I will run those scenes with you all the time.
I didn't think you like. Imagine I'm like what's that Dakota with Ellen? I didn't think you liked me.
That is some of the best television.
It's
ever.
incredible. That whole scene is
Ever.
amazing.
It actually made me like Dakota Johnson, even though she can't act. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Madam Webb, anybody? So, yo,
That's the
hit
movie
me
Leo's
up,
in.
dude. You know that's my favorite thing to do. We can learn something about each other.
Yeah,
And
working on acting
You
with
don't have to
Lindsay is
hit
really
me up.
fun.
Let me stop
Oh
twisting
my
your
gosh,
arm.
really fun.
But wow, that is so cool, and I can see you doing more of that. Like you are a deep well. Like you play up here at the surface, but wow, such a deep well.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. When I think we practiced something. I don't know. Was
With
it
this
this
fool,
fool?
yeah.
That was so, Because yeah, Lindsay is such a good teacher, man. Like this is
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
No.
just
She,
kidding.
she is. No,
No.
Lindsay,
Literally.
working on acting with Lindsay is so fucking fun and good. It's so good.
Because and I think it's just like Lindsay's. You just are so intentional about everything that it's like in that place. It's like for me, that's such a kindergartner in this world. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, and you're such a gentle kindergarten teacher. Oh, that was me with words
great.
is crazy.
That's great.
It is crazy. Because also, like, Lindsay's gentle with very few things in life, but with our souls when we're acting, so gentle.
It's when I care about you the most.
Yeah.
And the only time.
I watched her coaching you this last time at my spot. You still have those moments where you're like, hey, I got to be stern with you right now, okay? Are you fully understanding what I'm saying?
But it's
Do
with
it
the
again.
best. It's
Best
with the
intention,
best
yeah.
energy. It's so good.
And not gonna hurt you or feel like you're inhibited, but like, hey, I got you.
let's
Mhm.
yeah. I love working on acting with her. It's so good.
Well, this is not the last movie, so if you need,
Yeah, it's definitely not the last movie for you.
Oh yeah, and that school, no, not the school, but the program
Yeah,
that
I
brought
got
us
you.
together was called Voces. I just remembered it's
Voces.
Voces.
That's right, Voces.
guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the acronym stands for, but wait, was it Valley?
Yeah. Like it was
Valley?
no, it was like
Oh.
Valley something charter or something. It's super. If you live in the Los Angeles, San
I think it was
Fernando
like
Valley,
Sun Valley-ish.
Yeah, Sun Valley.
Yeah.
Maybe something.
send your kids there. It's great.
They had some great equipment.
so amazing. We like to round out each episode with a little tip.
So I think one thing that I think a lot about is I just don't want to have a lot of regrets later. I think I've always felt super old as a kid, and I think a lot of people in this room feel that same thing. And so I've never wanted to be decades in the future and think like, oh man, I wish that when I was 29 I would have checked in more. I wish I would have realized like that what you did was an extraordinary human feeling and experience. And so I think I've just tried to tap in more in the most effective way that I can. And so I think we should try to do that. Because this is it, I think about my friends a lot and think like, oh man, I don't want to look back and think like, oh my gosh, it was actually really great. Even when we were sad and just bummed and anxious, like we were not alone. We had each other, and we had like we were in LA, and it was so pretty there, and there was such nice food and buildings there, and like we're alive at the same time as some of the best musicians, and so just tap in.
Cherish the moments.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Food and buildings, I love those.
Yeah. What was funny?
Dylan.
So that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think
Yeah,
one
I
of
love
the,
that.
the great things that I have learned from Leo is just a reminder, like, to be a good friend. And he's a great friend. His circle of friends, I feel like you're always, in touch with them. You care about people. You care how things affect them. You want to make things easier for everybody. And so, yeah, it just reminded me, like, stay in touch with your friends, show up for your friends, be a good friend. Just get better at that all the time, because we don't just reach a point where we're like, oh yeah, you're the best friend you can be. It's like you keep checking in with yourself. So I always see that from you. And yeah, that's that.
real.
My tip is for those of you out there, if you have it on your heart to create whatever that looks like, if you feel that fucking bug, that call, because not everyone does. It is in you. Like it is something. If you have that fucking impulse, do it. Do it in little ways or big ways, but move into that impulse to create and that creativity. And it will expand your life in some ways. It might not be a crazy rise on TikTok leading you to the White House, right? Like you don't have to compare your lane to fucking Leo's, which is a lovely lane.
But you are missing the mark, though.
Which is a lovely lane. But following that impulse, like no matter what, like you will regret it later in life. You're like, man, I always wanted to do that thing and I never did. Like that will hurt. So don't do that. Like don't miss the opportunity. Like take steps into your creativity. Yeah, that's my tip.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel.
I will say keep a team around you and sometimes learn how to delegate. I watch how you kind of operate with your guys. Like they're a great group of people, but you're active. You're getting things done with them. Be productive with your friends, guys. That's something that we try to do as well.
shared
Yeah, we
goals
fucking
thing.
love.
But yeah, even like Isaac, I see him with you all the time, and sometimes he's got a camera in his hand. This is it's
Sometimes you have a camera in your hand filming
yeah,
him up on
sometimes
stage.
switching
like,
it up, man. Keep a productive group of people around you, and you can win like this dude.
Thanks for
Check it
being
out.
here, Leo.
Thanks for
thank
being
you
here,
so
Yeah,
much.
man.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
Nice to see ya.
Took long enough. So.
Right? Hey.
Hey, your schedule's busy, okay, bud? We've tried.
Hey, now we're famous by association.
Yeah.
That's what
we back,
wanted.
baby.
We'll see you guys next week. Friends of the pod, fans of Ned's Declassified, we have exciting news.
We are coming to every city in America on tour.
6 cities. Just 6 cities.
6 city tour.
We're going to start with 6 cities. We're going on tour. We're bringing Ned's Pod live to your city if you live in one of these 6 cities. We're going to bring our live show, and we want you there. We actually need you there because you will be a part of this live show.
We don't know what's going to happen until you guys show up.
Right now, there is a pre-sale going live. Use promo code NEDS, and starting Friday, June 7th, the sale is just up and ready. Bring your mom, bring your siblings, bring your girlfriends and boyfriends.
Bring somebody estranged so that we can turn it into an episode of Maury.
Hey, perfect.
Sure. Bring whoever. We want to see you. And if your city is not listed on this tour, please comment that you want us to come to your city, and we'll do our best.
That part.
Anything else?
Let's get ready for these groupies.
Ooh. Ooh. See you there.
Hey!
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Guys,
shout out.
is it time for
Super Friends Dance!
You got the Super Friends.
Thank you for being patrons.
Thank
We
you.
love you. Special shout out. Thanks for making this this podcast possible. Go to patreon.com/nedspod
That part.
if you want more from
That
us
part.
and to support us. We love you.
Love
Thank you.
See you next week.
Bye.